Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Cleveland, shortstop.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a pull. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blanco ranging into the outfield, and that retires. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Edmonds. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third, the shortstop. Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eugenio Suarez Started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. Striding into the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Michael Brantley hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Leonys Martin. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Braun at the track, and it's gone. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Sliced hard on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 7. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
First baseman, number 7.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the .320 mark. Lindor is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a knuckleball over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Wisely lays off the knuckleball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Right. With a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
7. Catcher. Stephen.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Ready for another chance. Jim Edmonds 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder Jim Edmonds.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Suarez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. A base hit in his first trip. Drilled on the ground to short. Suarez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So striding in, Andres Blanco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Brantley is under it. 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here, to at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Edmonds. And that in. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael
Brantley. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here's Leonis Martin, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Leonis Martin.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blanco into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Xander Bogaerts. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
In tied at 93, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So here's Francisco Lindor now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Scooter Gennett.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 7. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Edmonds giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Ready once again, Jim Edmonds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Martinez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Kane arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Dan Jennings is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder. Ryan
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Here's a knuckleball that runs inside, and he's behind 2-0 here.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now batting, Andres Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andres Blanco.
First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage, basically.
And this one gets away. Throw won't get him. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez coming on, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Brantley. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Edmonds ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Blanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Dribbled up the line. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again. Leonis Martin. He'll try and get things started. Number 22 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Corey Knebel takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Corey Knebel.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in as the potential tying run, Francisco Lindor. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Again, he sends it out of play. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball
Leading
game.
off for the Brewers, left fielder Ryan Braun.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Lindor scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slow grounder to first. The tag, and he is out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. Digging in to try it again, Scooter Gennett. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Sliding in once again, Jim Edmonds. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so they'll make
Brewers,
a matchup move here and bring on
71.
a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Braun racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Blanco comes up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First base,
Mike Napoli will come on to pinch.
Hitting for the Indians, number 77, Mike Napoli.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rajay Davis.
Pinch hitting for Cleveland, number 26. Rajay
6 runs,
Davis.
double the amount of hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in and looking for more.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number
In now
6.
is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. In is Christian Yelich. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Cain runs. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Joaquin Soria is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48.
1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now playing first base, number 77.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Braun is going to. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Eugenio Suarez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Knuckleball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeanette onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, number 7. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
For the Indians, number 52.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Designated hitter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Keon Broxton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lindor is right there, and 8 innings have come and gone now. Stepping into the box, Scooter Jeanette, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Boone Logan takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Line softly toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. In now, Ryan Braun. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Left field and deep. Martinez ranging back. No chance. It's off the wall, and this should put the winning run into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a
catcher, Stephen Vogt.
John Ryan Murphy will come off the bench now. He'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Ryan Presley. A right-handed reliever. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting.
And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box, Keon Broxton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Low for ball one.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
And that's over 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Runner at second here with one man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Hit to first. McCovey has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball four. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
First baseman number 8.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, he can run. He might be on the move here.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth.
In now, Willie McCovey. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. Standing in, Joey Gallo carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone.
Looking at a fastball. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, number 36.
Seager at third. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he takes ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gamble looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting ninth.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot. He's set, and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here he comes on 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gordon is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 1 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon is after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. And he is in there. At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas onto the grass, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie McCovey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Broxton's under it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Mike Moustakas.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. McCovey is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that's in there. 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gene Segura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ben Gamble comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready for another shot now. John Ryan Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gordon. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brandon Drury. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Coming in is Haniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bouncer down the line. Moustakas ranges to his right, and he's retired 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. To first. Braun gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A changeup over the inside corner. Chacin gets the sign, looking to put him away here on 1-2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mike Moustakas
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Digging in and looking for more. Andres Blanco. Adam Warren takes over on the mound here with no. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Gordon. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Lorenzo Cain is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Number 7 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, Willie McCovey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else, now you can control the at-bat.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Joey Gallo will be next. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys.
A swing and a miss. That ready once again. Christian Yelich. He'll be tasked with starting. Rowan Elias is on to pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez. Nick Vincent. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
3-0 now. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here.
Stephen vote.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. Alex Colomé will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Travis Shaw will start to loosen up.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The average sits at .303 entering play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Change up low, 2-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Suarez is on his way home. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
The
third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he's safe. And he is safe at the plate, as he wasn't able to recover. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Ready for another shot now. Andres Blanco, number 60, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gamble is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Trevor
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Number 21,
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Shaw gloves it. No problem here. 1 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Henniger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. in is Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? And he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. To 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Catcher number 3.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Zunino becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Gordon has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman, Kyle.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Willie McCovey set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Joey Gallo. Nelson Cruz will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Jeremy Jeffress takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Denard Span.
Bench hitting for the Mariners, number 4, Denard.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Kane is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.